then wonder, how do you expect, or what, put on your guru prognostication hat to say, how is this going to change broadly over the next 12 to 24 months as far as compliance filtering through? Because like Tyler said, it's already in the Department of Defense that all of your RFPs are going to have security questionnaires or compliance requirements. How is that going to potentially broaden because of the increased visibility and the increased volume of decks?
Absolutely. Well, the conversations are already happening. In fact, they've been happening for about 6 months. And that CMMC was a way for the US government to be able to push this, to force companies to become compliant. And they actually looked at, how do we do this to companies that aren't doing business with the US government? What they came up with was, it was very difficult because of our economy and the way we work. We're a very democratic type of market-driven economy. And how do we be able to force companies to be able to do that? Well, you're going to do it in a couple of different ways. One is some of the compliance regulations that we're seeing here already that we've got out there. They're going to become more strict. But the other one is that we're seeing is that they're looking at the same kind of CMMC that's being used for DoD. They're looking at doing that for other kinds of companies. And it's going to be very interesting to see what they can get through the legal aspects of it. But you just got to remember that it's got to be a point of dollars and cents at some point in time. Is we are bleeding out money to nation states that want to do us harm. China, North Korea, Iran. The last numbers I saw with Iran, forget about the 40 billion that the Obama administration gave Iran that helped their nuclear. They're making much more money from us in the cybercrime area. So it's kind of funny. Forget about oil. They're making more money on some cybercrime than they are doing selling oil. Russia, hand over foot. There are cities in Russia that we know of that are 95% revenue coming into those cities is coming from cybercrime. As this has become a business. There are countries, China and Russia are two of them, that have literally call centers. They have websites where you can go on and professionally request, a cyber attack, a piece of software, malware, anything you want, you can buy on the dark web. So this is an economy of its own. And just like I said, Forbes mentioned earlier, if it was a country, it'd be the third largest economy in the world. It is big business. So the US has to find some way of at least turning the tourniquet on the bloodletting and helping out American industry to survive. Otherwise, we're going to be prone to collapse very, very quickly.